In 1997, David Ridpath walked onto the Marshall University campus looking to clean up an outlawed athletic program. And after 5 years later, the quest failed and Ridpath was out of a job after he dug up violations of several NCAA violations. Now Ridpath has written a book that sheds light on the corruptions in intercollegiate athletics. And Ridpath is a Ohio University Associate Professor of Sports Administration, and he's here now to talk with us in studio. Thanks a lot for coming here tonight.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
Well, just to get things started here, what was your motivation for writing the book?
Well, I think I'm a passionate fan of intercollegiate athletics, but working in the business, I found there's lots of things that go on that I don't like. So it's really more of a cautionary tale to any institution out there to not go after athletic glory by any means necessary, and that there still are some redeeming values of college athletics, and it's better to pursue them that way. No win is worth sacrificing your integrity.
And when did you first realize that rules were being violated and you felt the need to say something?
Well, it's an issue of the program itself had played fast and loose with the rules for a number of years. And I was really one of the first ones that came in and looked and said, we've got to start doing things a different way. But I received a ton of resistance because they weren't used to doing things the way that they should be done, as many other institutions are. So it became really an uphill battle. So it really was several situations, not just one.
And going off that, this is a hot topic in sports, and anyone who follows sports knows that a lot of times institutions like to cover these things up and not let them get publicized. Did you experience any repercussions after the book came out from Marshall University or fans?
Well, certainly after the book came out, I mean, you know, the reaction, as you can imagine, from fans of Marshall University, and certainly the time where they had national success and then kind of bouncing off the movie, We Are Marshall, there are lots of people that don't want to hear what really happened behind the scenes, how they attained that glory. So certainly there are some naysayers out there, but overall the reception for the book has been quite positive.
And what did you hope to accomplish in writing this book?
Well, I think, you know, certainly there's some personal issues with it. It was almost a catharsis for me to write the book because it was a very emotional time for me and my family. And certainly when your career is ended and everything that you've worked and strived to do in your life, you have to, you know, kind of pick yourself up by the bootstraps and do something different. It was a challenge to do that, but I think the story is one that needs to be told because there rarely is a book that talks about the internal workings of a college athletic department. We're all fans, or of course many of us are fans, but what really goes on to get that football team on the field that Saturday morning is beyond anybody's imagination.
And you actually have the book right here in front of us. We'll go ahead and hold that
Sure.
up. Tainted Glory is the name of the book, and at this point, do you think, what's the next step? Where do we go from here in terms of cleaning up our college programs?
Well, there's lots of things that can be done. I'm part of several reform groups, but I think certainly the first thing we have to do is define if we still want intercollegiate athletics a part of the academic enterprise. Do we still want to try to tie in some type of academic eligibility to intercollegiate athletics? And I think that until we can do that properly, and there's ways to do it, it will be much different, a much different landscape, and maybe painful for some. But if we can't do that, then we need to just separate it away and call it what it is, a professional sports organization. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But we just need to figure out which way we want to go.
Well, Mr. Ridpath, we appreciate you taking your time and talking about the book, and we wish you the best of luck with it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.